Right? Oh look, the hecklers come now. So let me like I want to just understand, right? I don't want to be putting words in your mouth, yeah? Aisha narrated herself in the hadith that Muhammad married her when she was 6 and he consummated the marriage with her when she was 9 and she used to play with dogs. That's a significant statement which I'll come back to a little later. I just need a show of hands here to get a debate
hello.
Muslims. I just need to know what you believe right now.
Yeah, we accept that view.
What do you accept?
I accept that.
Welcome from
that what?
What's going on?
Like you said,
We're gonna make this video public from its beginning, so don't worry about it.
And that she was 6 when he married her.
Yeah, it's a
You
valid
accept
view.
that?
It's a valid
You accept
like,
that?
share.
Wait. I'm just clarifying. Hold on. You'll get your chance. Does anyone agree with his view?
Does it sound okay?
It's an accepted view. I don't know that for a fact.
Why can't you accept? Why can't you accept? I don't know as an
No. I will accept it. I'm just trying to make sure I understand what everyone else is.
I'm telling you, this is a strong view in Islam.
Okay,
Yes, you're valid. Yeah.
Do you agree with that? His
How's
view?
the sound, family?
Do you agree with his view?
That is a strong view, but I don't
This
know.
is
So you don't know? Okay, yes, you don't know.
welcome to Speaker Son.
You don't know, you don't
Live.
know.
From the beginning.
I'm trying to learn from
Hit the
everyone.
like,
What about you?
share the
Do
link.
you know? You don't know? What about you?
I don't agree. He married her.
Sounds
So he
okay?
doesn't agree.
Okay, I
So
wanna
you
start
think it's a
in the
fabricated
brother.
hadith?
So,
No, maybe misunderstood.
How can it be
You know why? You know why?
misunderstood? So the
Not-
things you don't like is
You don't want me to
Yeah?
answer because not all the school, not all the sects of Muslims they agree that Aisha was at age of 9 when she got married. For example, Shia Muslim, they don't agree this at all. Some of the Azhar school, they don't agree at all. The only you are taking certain position Muslim, the Salafi, and you are superimposing on all the Muslims. Do you know Azhar school? Do you know Azhar school?
The majority of Muslims are Sunni. Yes or no?
Azhar also Sunni, Ash'ari, Azhar.
Even Sunnis don't recognize Shia as being Muslim. Yes or no?
That's beside the point.
No, it's
Azhar.
not beside the point because you're using them as an example.
I use Azhar school. You know Azhar.
Can I be honest with you? Now, can you give me the chance? I'll give you the chance, and then I want to make my point because it's getting a bit crazy. Go ahead.
Let me ask him the same way as he asked me. There's nothing mentioned at all. You didn't let me continue. There's nothing mentioned in the Quran that Aisha, she was 6 and we don't know. If you search about the legal age for marriage in her 200 years, it will be like 6, I think, or 9. So I just want to talk to you about the same question as you asked me. In the Bible about Rebecca, she was 3 years old and it's mentioned in your book. In my book, it's not mentioned that
You said
Aisha,
it
she
was
was
mentioned in
6.
my book that she was free. Can you show me, please?
No?
Yeah,
I
can
don't
you
have
show
no,
me?
I don't.
No, you made a claim. Everything that I'm saying.
So
One
you
second.
deny that's-
One second. I absolutely categorically deny that she was free. You made a claim. Support your claim. I'm not going to let you leave until you support your claim. Everything that I'm saying about Aisha can be supported with hadith, and it can be supported by the Quran, because I already said to you that in the Quran it teaches that it's permissible for Muslim men to marry and divorce pre-pubescent children.
not in the Quran.
I have every source, my friend. I have every source to back up what I'm saying. You made a claim. You better back it up,
It's not
buddy.
in the Quran. It's the interpretation you chose for the Quran. It's not in the Quran. Don't say it's in the Quran.
No, I said in the Quran, it said, and for those who have not yet menstruated,
And I
you
explained to
said
you.
that it's talking about those
You're just
who
refusing
haven't.
science. So you just refuse science.
I'm not refusing science. Where's the science in that text then? That's what I'm asking you.
You're sticking to
You're a doctor and you can't even tell the difference between, like, those who have not, who are too young to menstruate. No, I'm not using the hadith. I said to her, I'm not going to use the hadith.
It's a
I
difference.
mentioned the hadith to this guy because he's someone who actually accepts the sunnah.
I'll give you the scholar's name now. I'll give you the scholar's
Why?
name.
Accepted the sunnah.
She said that she doesn't accept it.
No, she said,
She
but
doesn't accept it. She said she doesn't know, but she really doesn't accept it. You know why? Because I'm sure in the beginning.
It's a Sahih Sunnah. It's Bukhari.
I agree with you. That's why I think you're more of a Muslim than anyone else here. And everyone else who agrees with you, the same thing.
She said that she's accepting that view, that is a valid view, but she also said that there are other scholars, major scholars, that interpreted the Aisha's age.
And I have a list of them right here, sir.
Yeah, what you
We
need
don't
to
know
do
for a
is you need
fact.
to show me the evidence from those scholars, because I'm actually challenging challenging those scholars with my evidence.
Okay, look.
I'm looking at the hadith. You look it up, you present it to me. All of you can look it up and present it to me.
Sorry, you go.
Translate it for me. I'm telling you, you've been lied to about Aisha. My friend, don't stop searching for that. You made a claim, I want you to find it. You're not going to find it, so you'll be searching forever. You'll be searching forever. They lied to you about Rebecca just to detract you from Aisha, from your own text.
But why do you only accept one fact? Why can't you accept that we don't know if she was 9 or if she was
But
16?
the reason why you don't know is because you can't accept this about Muhammad. That's the reason why.
Why?
There are other
We are
things.
saying- we
There
are
are other
saying-
things that you agree with.
but we are saying
Why is it that
Logically, why did the marriage consummate when she was 9 and not when she was 6?
You tell me.
I don't know. It's a logical thing that because she hadn't reached puberty yet.
That's not what it says.
Why not?
It's an assumption. It actually says when she went to Muhammad's house, according to Sahih Muslim 1422, see I'm giving you sources. Sahih 1422 and 1422. She was playing on swings with her playmate just before she went to Muhammad's house, just before she was admitted to him. In Sahih Muslim 1422c, it says that she, one second, in Sahih Muslim 1422c, it says that she had taken her dolls with her. In Sunan an-Nasai hadith, it says that she was 6 when she married Muhammad, had the contract, the legal contract, and was 9 when she consummated it, and she used to play with her dolls. In Sahih al-Bukhari 5133, it says that the playing of the dolls was allowed for Aisha because she had not yet reached the age of puberty. I'm showing you within your hadith, right, within the Islamic sources, that Aisha was prepubescent when Muhammad had sex.
I told you a question.
Now, I want you to show me respectfully, right, where your evidence is of her not being prepubescent, of her being mature. I can't see any. My friend, keep looking for it. You're never going to find it.
I'll give you the book. I'll give you the book here. السيرة النبوية في ضوء الدراسات.
You didn't ask my question. I asked you a question. I asked you a question. Why do you think the marriage was consummated when she was 9 and not when she was 6? It's because of this.
No, it's not. That's an assumption.
This is
You're saying that because
valid
because Muhammad never had sex with her within those 3 years, you're throwing in puberty there. But that she had attained the puberty at that time. That's not what it teaches in the hadith. It's an assumption. You're
But how
making an
does it not
assumption.
teach it?
And I'm also showing you from the bus just to support you.
No, scholars, many scholars. We showed you.
You're cherry picking interpretations to suit your point of view. I'm sorry, it's very clear.
This
if
is
you
not
wanted
the
to see
broad
the other explanations and the other interpretations, you can easily find it. You have a phone.
I've
Look
checked
at the
them.
screen. No. You're doing this
I've
on
heard about
purpose.
primary amenorrhea.
This is a
The verse
discussion in
is about
dancing.
Idda period.
So how can a child observe the Iddah if she is not married?
It's not referring to a child.
It says for those who have not yet
referring to a child.
menstruated.
Sir,
How do you understand that
do you
verse?
reject science? Again, do you reject science?
Yeah, okay, let this guy explain.
Do you reject medical conditions?
It doesn't say anything
Are
about
you
medical
not aware of PCOS?
I said primary amenorrhea. One guy debating was hinging on that thing for the whole thing, saying this is talking about primary amenorrhea. It says nothing. It says
It's
nothing.
the most proven scientific fact, the best,
Yes, sir.
most reasonable explanation I can
I'm
give
going to
you.
say it for everybody here then, right? So that everyone can hear because we have a new audience.
What's it for
It says here from the past here. It says here
Aisha
that
thing,
I'm not
yes.
even
Oh,
talking.
do you want to know what it actually is? See, Aisha, guys,
Let me
it's
just say-
prestige.
let me
Her
say-
name was put in
Wait,
prestige.
Let
me
She
say
earned her
the
name at
past
12, and then there was 6 years when she was 18.
Wait.
It's their custom, it's in Christians.
I'll talk to him after I have a one.
She earned her name.
I know
She would
this
have been
is
called
a
something else,
One
then something
second.
else,
I know
and at the
this
age
is
of
a
12,
Hey,
she
tell us.
was
I'm being honest with
and
you.
she wore that name for 6 years.
Go ahead, tell us.
It's not the sense
No, because you said that you said that you caused you doubts. You said in the beginning that this thing troubled you until you researched it.
Until I
You got
did my
answers
research,
that
which I
satisfied
recommend that you do.
I'm giving you the research now, and I'm telling you that you've been lied to.
This is the point research you could have done so much better. You're so much smarter
Okay,
than us.
I can understand that. You know,
You're cherry picking.
I'm not cherry picking.
It's a far stretch.
Let me go back to the hadith. Sorry,
Imagine
the
having
tafsir.
100 explanation and interpretation. It's really that most
Well, give me the reasons then. All of you here can give me the reasons. I've cited hadith.
We accepted them. We accepted
Yes.
But before you do, let me read from the hadith so everyone. So
You can't read from the hadith from the Testament. You can't read from the hadith because you can't speak objective.
You're being rude now.
No, and you're saying you can read from the hadith, but these can't. Are you saying that?
I never
Yes.
said they can't. When did I?
All right, and then she give you a different interpretation, but you
why
didn't
did you
listen to
do
it, did you? You're not the big mouth here because you haven't got a body, because you're
Okay,
talking
go on,
from
say
bad
it.
faith. Do you want to know why? Because it's prestige. Everyone here plays Call of Duty or something knows what prestige is. The sacred way of naming back in the day was you earned your name. You earned it. She wouldn't have been. How do you say her name anyway? Aisha?
1 second. My friend, where's that verse?
Aisha wouldn't have been Aisha
You
at
made a
6
claim.
years old. She would have had a different name because she hadn't
tell me.
earned that name
What
Aisha
Muslim
yet.
here?
At 12 years old, it's a naming ceremony. They still owe in Jewish customs today called the Bafit Mitzvah. They used to earn their names the same way as Aisha did. She earned it 12. Is it possible what I'm saying is true?
Sorry, I was talking to him.
No, you want to introduce me. You asked me to come in here. You asked me to come in here, and I'm asking now. Is it possible what I'm saying is true? Yes or no?
I had a question.
Is it possible what I'm saying? I will answer.
your position.
I'll answer it.
You're coming in.
What's your question?
Where's my umbrella?
Umbrella.
Sorry.
What's your question, sir?
No. I stand there.
Can you take it? Okay.
Go on, what's your question?
All right. So, I said to this lady, yes. I said that she told me that she doesn't agree with what the hadith say about Aisha.
She didn't agree with the interpretation, not what it says.
She says it disagrees with the Quran. So I said to her, okay then, well let me show
I
you.
told you there are two different.
Okay.
Either
What if
we
I-
go with the
You're
hadith.
gonna have to let me speak.
No, I'm saying that it's not my argument though. I don't want to know what you said to her.
You've come into a conversation.
What I'm
you
saying-
can't change the argument.
Yes, I can.
These guys came in. When they came in, they were.
Are you not done yet?
I'm not done yet.
All right, go on.
Let
Tell
me
me
say
what none of us have heard before. Tell us something none of us have heard before at Speaker's Corner. Tell us something none of us have heard before. Go on. Look, if you can't do it. The moment I say
Why
to
are you
you,
upset?
I'm not upset. I'm
Relax.
Oh, you're assuming I'm upset. I'm just performing.
You look upset to me.
Yes, a performance.
Performance. Right, stop performing.
No, I'll perform however I want.
Let's have a dialogue.
Anybody else care what
It's not showing off. Stop showing off. Don't say shout, bro. Hey, don't shout, you.
Would you like me to change my
benefit
mind?
Santa
That's
Claus.
all right. Now you're right. You know, you're okay. Look, Dad, I'm not in this
I
meeting.
say, have a dialogue. Listen, I'm not going to give you a platform on my channel. You just chatting shit. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm
I didn't know about
But
it.
I've
I
been
didn't
proven
know.
that
Don't
Jordan
say
said
what you don't know.
Okay.
You just don't like what I'm
Do you
saying.
take it back then? That you said Rebecca was free. Do you take it back?
Don't take it.
Do you take it back?
No,
You don't
take it
know.
back. I
You're
give
gonna
you my
find the
number.
evidence.
I
Do you know?
told you I give you my number.
She wasn't free.
But why didn't you take it? My phone is gone.
Rebecca, but
My
we're not
phone
changing
is
the
gone.
subject on her.
No, I want to go to
about
Aisha.
Rebecca. You're going to talk about Rebecca. I want to
Listen,
talk about
and
Aisha.
I'm agreeing with you about that. I will not very- I will not very-
Okay, let me get to the point. Right? Let me get to the point. The point is this. I'm saying
Your
that
point, by the way, not the
I'm
point.
making my. Of course, I'm making.
But you didn't. You said the point, but it's okay.
Okay. Dude, man, you got to make it easy for me.
No, I haven't. I got to make you say truth.
Okay. So
it's
show me the
very
truth
right,
then, yeah? Okay.
Don't like you speaking to me. I'm still
Listen,
listening.
continue.
I'm still listening. Keep going.
In Surah 65 verse 4.
Don't
Right?
care. You can't read it.
What
But
do
go
you
on.
don't care? What do you don't care?
Because he can't read it. He has no idea how to read it.
Go away,
It's
go away.
his
Waste of
interpretation.
time, bro. You're a waste of time, bro. You're a waste
No,
of time,
I
bro.
care about the argument. I don't care about what it says in it.
I know when I'm wasting my time.
Come on, tell me what it says in.
So you don't care.
No,
so you
you're
don't care.
I can't even go.
You don't respect the holy book.
Even he's correcting you. I can't even go to Surah 65 verse 4. These guys came in a conversation and they added value to the conversation.
No, all I said-
You're coming to the conversation, debate,
Yeah.
and it's just being a nuisance.
What did I add?
A nuisance.
Nothing. What did I add? I said
Nothing.
Aisha.
Yeah, no.
Prestige.
Nothing.
Listen, age is prestige. It's not age. You're assuming it's biological age. You're
I think
not.
they need a better representation.
Are you assuming a biological
I think they
age?
need a better representation.
Sir, he
Right,
just made a
it's
point
focus on the lady. Focus on the lady.
9
Yeah,
was not her
wasting my time.
biological age. It was
prestige of name.
Prestige of name. That's his point.
Yeah.
If I made it in a more calm way.
Yeah. Going back to the main point. Right?
Can you answer that first?
Going back to the main point is this. You're wasting my time. Going back to the main point, right?
So I make a lot.
Ignore him,
Either
bro.
way,
Let me
one major
understand.
scholar
You're choosing to
can
ignore
be
that
wrong.
point of view.
Can be wrong in
choose
his interpretation.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Either one.
Sorry, JC.
You have to look at the consensus. The scholars of consensus in Sunnah. That's the like the fundamental.
You pick and choose. You say.
Fundamentation of Sunnah. The fundamentals of interpreting Islam.
Yeah.
That you have to look at the
Can it
consensus.
say, yeah, logic in.
Consensus.
Yeah.
English
Yeah,
is
but,
my.
yeah, but there is a mixed opinion on this.
Yes, I agree
Some
with that.
people do accept wholeheartedly.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
people accept terrorism.
Is this the only evidence for the Quran?
With the mic on the mouth.
What, the Quran, the Tafsir, and the Hadith? Yes.
Yeah, but
This hadith you brought, is this hadith you brought, the marriage always considered as a lie. Is this the only evidence?
Yeah, within the hadith, yeah.
Okay, so we are bringing several interpretations. I have here a lot of
About Aisha.
about Aisha.
Okay.
Sure.
I have one here. Aisha herself said she remembered when Surah Al-Qamar was revealed and saw her father Abu Bakr preach Islam openly. Okay, so she remembered this. Surah Al-Qamar was revealed 5 years before Hijrah.
Okay.
For her to recall this, she must have been at least 5 or 7 years old then.
Okay.
And the marriage was making her 14 to 17 at the time of marriage in Medina, which happened after the Hijrah.
Okay, so then if what you're saying is true, let me just go with that.
Yes.
How do you reconcile that with the hadith, the authentic hadith that were collected by the
That
Quranic?
is exactly
I
what
never
the
interrupted
Okay,
you.
sorry.
You're interrupting.
Yes.
How do you reconcile that with the authentic hadith compiled by Bukhari himself, where it states that, that Aisha herself narrated that she was 6 when Muhammad married her, that's the contract, and 9 when he consummated the marriage with her. And in Sunan an-Nasai, it explains that she used to play with a dog. How do you reconcile with what you said, right, which you trying to calculate, she could have been maybe 14 or something, based on, with clear evidence that she's saying, I was 6 and I was 9. How do you deal with that? I need that, please, yeah. I'll put my phone in my pocket.
Okay, yeah.
1 second. Hold this for a second.
Okay.
And then we put my phone in my pocket. Yeah.
It's your life.
Sorry.
Yes, okay, I can answer. And that has been the whole point that she has been trying to make across. And that is, this is a very discussed topic, her age. Was she 6, was she 9, was she 14, was she 17? And our point is that we don't know for a fact. But you want us to give you a fact. She was this. We cannot give you that. The only source of truth that we have as Muslims is the Quran. And then we have tafsirs and then we have hadith. So you said from the beginning, it's in the Quran. She said no. Then you brought a tafsir. So again, it's an interpretation of one evidence that you have.
Yeah.
And there's several ulama and scholars that has other interpretations. And they have been trying to calculate what age she was. And there's a lot of evidence. I can bring you now 3 or 4 evidences, but you only bring 1.
No, I don't.
You don't. The only hadith you brought was this, she was playing with dolls at 9.
Hello, sir.
I was 14.
Alright.
Make her 9 years old because she played with dolls.
No. Let me just correct you. It says in the hadith. First and foremost, and that's the line of logic that I've been going by myself.
Yes, and that's the only logic that we should go.
Now, you say that I'm only using like one hadith or one thing.
Because it's the only hadith I've heard you
I'm
say.
going to, I've used multiple sources. Bukhari, Muslim, I use Sunan.
Yeah, it's multiple sources of the same hadith.
Yeah, and
you haven't
and
given me
within these
other
hadiths-
evidences
yeah,
that
but
she was
no,
9.
but within these, you haven't given me any evidence that clearly states her age of marriage or the age in which she consummated. You've given me none whatsoever. Is that no, you didn't. I said to you, right, that in the hadith, Aisha narrated herself. It says, narrated Aisha. I was 6 when I had when I married the Prophet, and I was 9 when I consummated the marriage with him, and I used to play with the dolls. That's what it says, right? Now I've given you there ages and what happened at these ages.
And she gave you the same thing.
You've given me ages.
I gave you the
That
age.
she was married and consummated. That's what the argument is about.
I gave you the age that
Okay.
she was.
Okay, let's get the hadith up. Let's have a look at it and let me see.
I don't refute the hadith. The hadith is there. It's sahih.
So how do you reconcile that hadith?
There's a lot of interpretations.
It could be interpreted not literally, like that, as you could interpret this verse.
But you understand it.
I understand it that way. Yeah, a lot of classical scholars they accepted it as this way. But the consensus in Islam is that you can't marry a female, if she's not physically, mentally,
Here's a key point that I want to make, and kind of honing on this conversation. So, as a Muslim, let me ask you this. Do you agree, not talking about confirmation, do you agree that Muhammad married a child? No. You. I remember what you said yesterday on camera. Just a yes or no. She had just a yes or no.
yeah, no, it's not a yes or no.
Even if he says yes or no,
She had her puberty, yes.
I'm not asking about puberty.
She's not a child.
She was not a child.
Okay, no.
I'm not talking about sex. Let me clarify, please.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah.
My question is, in terms of the marriage contract, not the consummation.
Okay.
Do you believe, according to the Islamic sources that we have at hand, that Muhammad married, not had sex with, married a child?
Yeah.
You believe that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, stop. No, stop. My friend, please, my friend, please. My friend. Now, Asma, do you believe that Muhammad married a child, not had sex with, but married the child at 6 years old? Do you believe that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
low
So
enough.
you say yes.
Yeah.
She says she doesn't know,
know.
and you seem to have had an issue with his answer. What's your position?
No.
You
we
don't know.
because he raises a point. He says that was it 6 years from when she was given the honourable name Aisha? Or was it 6 years from when she was born? Or was it 6 years when she was in Mecca? Or 6 years that she'd been in Medina? It doesn't say
It
the
says that
age.
she was 6. No, which one? It doesn't say age from. It doesn't say that, like you're angry with the hadith. You're angry. You want to get the hadith. It doesn't. You're angry with the hadith.
The Muslim
I don't know the hadith. It's Bukhari, it's classic.
Guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up.
Very possible.
You should be saying, I don't
After we wrap it up, you should do some more thorough research.
I don't know.
of the Aisha, because there are many scholars, and I promise you, there are many, more than 20 scholars you'll find with different interpretations. You'll just stop on those three. For some reason, I'm assuming that's fake. I hope it's not, I don't know. But you'll find many interpretations that
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, man. What's
Sorry, Asma, if you don't mind, the camera's there, yeah? Let's wind it up.
Do you believe that?
Asma, do you mind just winding it
Do you
up?
believe that she consummated the marriage was consummated when she was pre-pubescent?
Yeah,
Do you believe
that's
that?
his claim. Yeah.
Where's the
Here you go.
That's what Aisha says.
So there's two claims I'm
that's
making.
fine.
There's
So
two
you're
claims
saying-
I'm making,
Okay.
right? Before I can go into the second claim, I need to establish the first claim. I can't establish the first claim with her because she rejects her own sorcery. Right?
No, she didn't do that. You're lying. That's dishonest. No, it is. You just lied. She didn't do that. You're a liar and you don't know logic. No, because he just lied about this lady right in front of me. I'm not going to stand for it. Right? When he calls me aggressive. Why are you aggressive? No, that's not aggressive, me.
I don't know if
Come down.
they moved to Medina or something like that. I don't know. I'm not, he doesn't say that. Yeah, he doesn't say that. The classical teachings of scholars is that
And you saw that I read in the
It's got the look though. It's got the look. It's got the bit. It's got the bit.
Surah 65 verse 4. Okay, yeah. Is the rain still?
Nah, stop now. Stop. Thank you.
Give me a hand if you don't mind.
It's so bad it makes me want to poop. But the idiots like this, they don't know what logic is. He couldn't name me the three laws of logic right now. Name me the three laws of logic. I can't do it. No, he can't because he doesn't understand logic.
Yeah, well done. Thank you.
Oh, they didn't do it. No, prove it.
No, I'm an idiot.
No.
I'm an idiot.
Prove
Thank
you know the three laws of logic.
Goodbye. I'm an idiot.
See, this is what people do when they don't actually know. He truly is an idiot.
No, I said I'm an idiot.
Guys, the laws of logic table, the law of ID, the law of...
Bro, you're getting cold. It's getting cold.
I'm going to read the verse.
Your feet are getting cold.
And I want to...
I've autism. Do you want to make fun of me a bit more?
What's that got to do with your autism? I say it's getting cold. Are you bringing autism? How do you connect the weather with autism?
I've felt like this since I was a child, so it doesn't feel cold to me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Don't.
People like the point.
Don't bring autism here, bro.
No, but it is because of that.
Yeah.
None of these are doing it. My autism, I can't wear shoes and make me feel a certain way.
There's two things I'm trying
So
to
you need the freshness of
No,
it.
I just can't have things completely on them, otherwise I feel.
First one,
If you're trapped.
Is that?
the second one is
Yeah, like claustrophobic.
It's like, you know when I get
Claustrophobic.
You know when I get animated and you say I'm angry? That's unfair because I'm not angry. You're assuming I am.
You're passionate.
Thank you.
and also had sex.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Now,
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, people don't know until they ask today. People don't know until they ask. I don't mind.
I didn't make fun of your autism.
No. Again, I come across the tone that seems like I'm upset and things. It's not that. It's just.
Yeah, have a nice chat. Have a nice dialogue. Come on. You can do it. Reset. Reset, man. Yeah.
now what I want to do,
Have a nice day, guys.
Okay, that's
and I want to tell you what I believe, but before I want to get your understanding.
God bless you. Thank
I'll give
you.
my full understanding, right? And then I'll wrap this up. It's all right, Adfa, like you said. Talking about divorce, right? Yeah, right? And it says here, and those who no longer expect menstruation among your women, if you doubt, then their period is 3 months. And also for those who have not menstruated, I'll read again, and also for those who have not menstruated. And for those who are pregnant, their term is until they give birth, and whoever fears Allah, He will make for him of his master. She asked me a question.
So
1
he's
second.
talking about
You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance.
about the
You'll get your
idea,
chance. Let me be true to what I said to this lady. Now you want to know what I think.
How do you relate this person to the hadith that she was sick?
Yeah, I'm saying that this verse, my opinion,
From the Avengers.
That's not what it says. It says that period.
to marry and divorce pre-pubescent children, meaning those who have not started menstruation. Now, you mentioned something about tafsir, which I respect. So, I went to that lady Asma before and I said to her, according to the tafsir, which tafsir? Tafsir on 65 verse 4. Which one? Ibn Abbas, Al-Jalalain, and Ibn Kathir. Major guys when it comes to tafsir, especially Ibn Kathir, right? They all agree with what I'm saying. They say that this passage applies to those who are too young to start menstruation, meaning prepubescent. I'll read the tafsir to support my argumentation so you can see for yourself. Right? It says here in the tafsir of Ibn Abbas, and for such of your women as despair of menstruation because of old age, doubt about their
Oh my
waiting
gosh.
period, their period
To buy these
of waiting
again,
shall be 3 months. Very
Stop
important.
charging.
Upon which another man asked, O Messenger of Allah, what about the waiting period of those who do not have menstruation because they are too young? That was the question that a man posed.
What's the waiting period? Can you tell us what is the waiting period? The waiting period is when they can marry again.
So how?
And we already established. But one second, but we already established.
Why then?
We already established. But we already established.
Why does then someone who's too young for menstruation have to observe a waiting period? That would only apply to them if they were divorced.
No, that's not true. Because if
the iddah is for those who are divorced or for widows. It's
just
something
a
that they must
waiting
observe.
period. It's nothing
How
to
can
do
a
with
child who
consummation.
hasn't how can a child who hasn't even begun menstruation observe an iddah period? That's my question.
Because they can get married before. Yeah, but can't they get married before?
Yes, I'll listen to his argument. He asked me, I'll give him the time, I promise. I promise I'll give you the time.
But maybe she doesn't know.
No, but
so
she
I'm gonna
asked, no,
clarify for
my
her.
friend.
I don't know why that question is relevant for me.
You asked me about my explanation.
Yes.
I've used the Quran.
But he's
I've
the
used
one
the
that's
I've heard this
talking
one
about the
before.
You
waiting
want me then
period.
to
Give
talk
me
to him?
permission to
Yeah, I give you the
Okay, so you're abandoning our conversation.
No, she's not abandoning it.
Fair
She
play.
doesn't know.
Okay.
You're just talking
have a
about a waiting
okay, let's talk
period.
about it.
You're talking about a waiting
A
period.
waiting period prescribed for who?
for anyone that gets married, not for anyone that's consummated a marriage. Okay?
I'm not talking
There's
about
a difference.
consummation yet.
I'm not talking about consummation. Please listen carefully.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
You don't have an issue with a marriage contract being written with someone that was 6-year-old. You don't have.
Oh my goodness.
You don't have a problem with that. Is that what you're saying?
What have I walked into?
A marriage contract that was written.
Wait, did I just hear that correctly?
I'm just saying. Do you have a problem?
Okay, let me make sure I
Do you have
understood
a
what you
problem
said
with
correctly.
someone that's arranged a marriage with someone at the age of 6?
Oh my goodness.
Forget about consummation.
Do you have a problem with that?
I'm tackling
Yeah.
First is
Do you
the
know
child
how
marriage
old
and then the consummation.
people reach puberty
Jumping
No.
in the
hotter climates?
Right?
No, no
Wait,
idea.
wait,
You can reach puberty from
what
8
he
till
just
10
said
climates.
sounds like
When you
he
reach
was
puberty,
accepting of the
when
child
you reach
marriage.
puberty, that's
not-
biology, that's nature telling you that you're ready to have babies.
He said that it's a difference.
This is very right, my friend. Then I want to understand from you. You're a Muslim, right? And you represent the Sunni Muslims, right?
I don't represent.
Are you a Sunni Muslim? I just need to know. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now,
Give him a
you just
chance.
made
Give him a chance.
a concession that it sounded like to me.
I'm asking you.
No, I need to
question.
understand from it. Please, I want to make this easy because
I'm not going to get cornered by you. I just want to explain to
there's no
you
cornering here.
that 3 months is just the waiting period that a woman has to wait.
A woman or a child?
Anyone that's got married. A lady that's gotten married.
Or a
at
child.
A female. A female that's gotten married. Okay. Has to wait 3 months before she can
get that.
married again.
I get
Is that clear?
I get
Is
that.
there a problem with that? Is there a problem with God explaining every possible scenario? Pre-pubescent, post-pubescent, too old to have periods. Is there a problem with God being complete
So can I understand
in describing
that?
every single possible scenario? Is there a problem with that? Wouldn't you complain?
Let him explain.
One second, but I want to ask you one question. Would you not complain if you said, if it only said 2 scenarios out of the 3 possible scenarios? Wouldn't you say God didn't know?
I need to clarify your
I'm asking you.
My friend.
No, but I'm asking you one simple question. But you asked me a question, I answered you. Now I'm asking you one question.
Bye-bye. You take care, yeah?
I'm asking you.
I'm going to go in a minute because you're not listening to me. I need you to stop for a second. Just for 1 second.
You're making a claim and I'm disproving that claim.
Okay, but 1 second.
So in order to
If you guys talk to you, speak one more time. If you speak one more time, I'm going to ignore you.
Okay, go on.
I've laid out my view of this verse in Surah 65 verse 4.
What's your view of that verse? You just said you laid out your view. What is
I
your view?
just spoke to that lady, setting out my argument.
You just read it. You didn't lay out a view. What's the view?
I need to know from you, and this is my.
What's the view?
Okay.
You said you
I'm
laid
not
out.
repeating myself.
What do you mean?
Is it my
You didn't say anything. You only read the
You've
verse.
got one more chance.
You only
If you
read the
interrupt me,
verse.
I'm going to put my hand up. Okay. Right. And
I'll put my hand up.
If you interrupt me,
Okay.
right.
But will you return the favour?
I'm going to
Allow me to
completely quiet. But you can't interrupt me. If you interrupt me once, I'm going to end the conversation.
It's your loss,
So
not
when
my
I
loss.
finish,
If you end the
I finish
conversation,
my point,
it's your loss.
When I finish my point, it'll be very quick. I'm going to say the word finish. So there's no interruption. Okay? My claim is that Surah 65 verse 4 is teaching that it's permissible for Muslim men to marry and divorce prepubescent children. Now, if I heard you correctly, it sounded like you were in agreement, not talking about the sex part yet, we'll get there in a second, but you were in agreement that this particular verse teaches that it's okay for Muslim men to marry, do the legal contract with children. Can you confirm if that's what you believe?
You heard me wrong. So shall I explain to you now?
Okay.
All right. What that verse says is that what the waiting period is for every single possible scenario that a female can be in. Okay? That's what it explains. It says it's 3 months for pre-pubescent, post-pubescent, and those 2 old time periods. That's what it says.
3 months, but how does that make sense when it's prepubescent? How can they observe the Iddah when the Iddah is something that must be observed by those who are widows, meaning that they have been married?
So they've been divorced, you're saying, yeah?
So if they're divorced,
is it possible to have a marriage contract in place and then get divorced the next day because of a massive disagreement?
Mike.
Is it
yes,
possible?
that's possible.
Okay.
All right.
So let's just say that happened.
With a child.
Marriage contract. I'm not saying a child.
So what are you saying?
Let's just talk about a female. You want to say?
You know, if he says female,
I'm saying
he doesn't say
Child.
Child.
Ah, child.
Say woman.
Woman.
Don't be insisting.
I know woman. Stop defending pedophilia.
Doesn't need to address the child part of it.
Stop defending pedophilia.
Address the child part of it.
That's right.
I'm saying female.
God bless you. I have to end it.
Do you agree with
the fact
Leave
that he's
Islam.
saying-
marriage?
The fact that he's saying
Female instead of child.
child or woman.
A woman, yeah.
He refused to address the child part of it.
Wrap up, Timmy.
26-year-old be married. How can you marry a 6-year-old?
You can't. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Honestly, bro, I feel the same way. It's
He
very
just
bad.
doesn't want to address that.
Okay, that's what.
He
Okay.
refused to
Team,
address the 6-year-old.
what happened there, team?
How can you marry a 6-year-old girl?
Okay, brother. Yeah.
And honestly, brother, I share your passion. I share your passion.
They're playing tricks with you.
He's saying what?
But I quite like the way you approached it.
Thank you. God bless you. I'm going to do a quick wrap up.
What happened there, team?
My throat is dry.
What happened there?
Simply put, I was talking to this lady about Aisha.
Yeah.
She said that she had doubts about the stories of Aisha in the Hadith.
Yeah.
And that Islam, basically she was saying that if the Hadith doesn't align with the Quran, then we must reject the Hadith.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, then let me show you in the Quran where it clearly teaches child marriage. Surah 65 verse 4. I showed her in the text that it says, and for those who have not yet menstruated, means those who are prepubescent.
Yeah.
Those who haven't begun menstruation because of their young age.
That's right.
They don't want to accept that. So we're into the tafsir. Ibn Abbas, Al-Jalalain, and Ibn Kathir all confirm what I'm saying. In fact, there's a specific one, there's a specific statement in Ibn Abbas's reading of the explanation of the tafsir that says that someone had asked Muhammad this question in particular about the young age, in which he confirmed, even those who have not menstruated because of their young age. It's the biggest lie to say that Islam doesn't teach child marriage. We all know that it does. And it's a very sensitive subject as well. That's why I try to treat it with great care and respect for Islam. I would also like to say, as this video is ending, please guys, don't make derogatory comments about Muhammad in the comments section. Please. I know that you may disagree with his lifestyle, but insulting the Muslim Prophet is not going to do anyone any good. Let's refrain from doing that. Let's bring awareness in a respectful way, please. And we also spoke about the hadith of Aisha. I said that she narrated herself in multiple hadiths, in Sahih Muslim, in Sahih Al-Bukhari, collections that were authenticated by those scholars themselves, and in Sunan an-Nasa'i, that she narrated that she married Muhammad when she was 6 and consummated when she was 9. It doesn't get any clearer than that, guys. It says that she was playing with dolls. At that time, by the way, at that time she was playing with dolls. And she was swinging on swings. There's nothing to indicate that she was mature and ready for marriage, right? So sadly, guys, Islam does teach child marriage. If you've been told otherwise, you've been lied to. Anyway, guys, God bless you. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on YouTube. It's Timothy of Speaker's Corner. You search me on YouTube. Hopefully, some of these guys can put me up on their.
Support the family. Support him.
1 second.
Jesus, she was 12.
Yeah.
12?
Catholic,
Anyway.
Not 9. Not 9. Not 9.
And the Bible.
Not 9.
You can find it, but you don't want.
Not 9. Not 9.
You are lying. Please show to me. Show me.
She was a young woman.
So, Jews, you can do is you can marry after the age of 12. We can't go that as Christians. We need to be like Christ. We can't retaliate. There's many things that would say derogatory.
For some reason, it's not working. No, it's not working. It is working, but it's not charging my phone. I don't know why.
Yeah, I get that. But remember, you're trying to win them to the truth. You're not trying to. Look, Muhammad is amazing. I was from the church. He was almost a perfect life. Right? So you have the age of 17, right? So I want to win Muslims over. I don't want to annoy them. I want to win women decided to show ugly across. And that's why I encourage people to not, make the point, yes, but don't call names. I need to wrap it up and get a drink. God bless you. Yeah? Please take care, yeah?
Team. All right, yeah, cool. So yeah, follow Team Families.
Thank you.
Try to follow him, support him. It's a new year, speaking score now. Up and coming day as a support family. So yeah, it's a rainy day today, family. Very rainy. Nothing much is happening today. We're gonna stay here with the support the family. We've got young Bob actually having a conversation with Sweet Mikey. So yeah, we're gonna be staying here to support the family, documenting all the discussions, all the debates. We're gonna sign out because we need to charge the batteries and also the mic. Stay tuned, hit the notification, and see you soon. Okay? Take care. Love you.